Alright, what it is, people, it's your boy Yu-Gi-Oh! We are back with another deck profile. This time we have a Fiendsmith Azamina Maliss deck profile. Top 8 from a Newcastle Upton regional deck profile. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, share the videos, but let's get into the deck profile. So for this deck profile, we have a 42 card main deck. So we start off with 3 Maliss Dormouse. Maliss link monsters that point to this card cannot be destroyed by card effects. You're going to lose each of the following effects of Maliss Dormouse once per turn. During your main phase, you activate this effect. Banish 1 Maliss monster from your deck. Also for the rest of the turn, Maliss monsters you control gain 600 attack. If this card is banished, you can pay 300 life points, special summon it. Also, you cannot special summon for the rest of from the extra deck for the rest of the turn except link monsters. Then we play 3 Maliss White Rabbit. You take no damage from battles involving Maliss link monsters that point to this card. You can only use each of the following effects of Maliss White Rabbit once per turn. If this card is no one special summon, you can set 1 Maliss trap from your deck with a different name than the cards in your graveyard. If this card is banished, you can pay 300 life points, special summoning. Also, you cannot special summon from the extra deck for the rest of the turn except link monsters. Then we play 2 Maliss Chessy Cat. Any monster destroyed by battle with a Maliss link monster that points to this card is banished. You can only use each of the following effects of Maliss Chessy Cat once per turn. During your main phase, you can banish 1 Maliss card from your hand, then you can draw 2 cards. If this card is banished, you can pay 300 life points, special summon. Also, you cannot special summon from the extra deck for the rest of the turn except link monsters. Then we play 1 Dot Scaper. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can special summon this card. If this card is banished, you can special summon this card. You can only use 1 Dot Scaper effect per turn and only once that turn. You can only use each of the following effects once per duel. Then we play 2 Deal Bellstar Dark Witch. You can special summon this card from your hand by sending 1 card from your hand or field to the graveyard. You can only special summon Deal Bellstar Black Witch once per turn this way. You can only use each of the following effects of Deal Bellstar Black Witch once per turn. If this card is normal or special summon, you can set 1 simple spoil spell / trap directly from your deck. During your opponent's turn, if this card is sent from its owner hand or field to the graveyard, you can send 1 card from your hand or field to the graveyard, and if you do, special summon this card. Then we play 1 Lacrima Crimson Tears. If this card is no one special summon, you can send 1 Fiendsmith card from your deck to the graveyard, except Lacrima Crimson Tears. During your opponent's turn, if this card is in your graveyard, quick effect, you can target 1 Fiendsmith link monster in your graveyard, shuffle this card into the deck, and if you do, special summon that monster. You can only use each effect of Lacrima Crimson Tears once per turn. Then we play 3 Fiendsmith Engraver. You can discard this card, add 1 Fiendsmith spell / trap from your deck to your hand. You can target 1 Fiendsmith equip card you control and 1 monster on the field, send them to the graveyard. If this card is in your graveyard, you can shuffle 1 other light Fiend monster from your graveyard into the deck / extra deck, special summon this card. You can only use each effect of Fiendsmith Engraver once per turn. Then we play 1 Fabled Lurie. When this card is discarded to the graveyard, special summon it. Now we have the Bestial Engine. We play 1 Bestial Magnamut. Basically, you special summon this card by banishing a light or dark monster in the graveyard, and then on summon, you can use the effect to search another Bestial at the end phase. So we also play the other Bestials. We play 2 Bestial Drill Swarm, 1 Bestial Baldrake, and then we have the Azamina Engine. We have the Hollow Azamina. Reveal 1 Azamina fusion monster in your extra deck, and for every 4 levels it has, round down, send 1 simple spoil card from your hand or field to the graveyard, and if face down, reveal it, then special summon that reveal monster. This card is treated as a fusion summon. If this card is in your graveyard, you can target 1 Azamina monster you control in your graveyard, shuffle it into the deck, and if you do add this card to your hand, you can only use this effect of Hollow Azamina once per turn. Then we play 1 Azamina Depthers. During the main phase, reveal 1 Azamina fusion in your extra deck, and for every 4 levels it has, round down, send 1 simple spoils card from your hand and or field to the graveyard. If face down, reveal it, then special summon that reveal monster. This is treated as a fusion summon. During your main phase, you can banish this card from your graveyard and target 1 Azamina monster in your graveyard, special summon it. You can only use 1 Azamina Depthers effect per turn, only once that turn. Then we play 3 Deception of Simple Spoils. You contribute 1 monster from your hand or field, add 1 Azamina card from your deck to your hand. If a monster is sent to the opponent's graveyard and you control Azamina monster except during damage step, you can make your opponent lose 1500 life points, and if you do, gain 1500 life points during the end phase. If this card is in the graveyard because it was sent there from the spell trap zone while face up, you can set it. You can only use each effect of Deception of Simple Spoils once per turn. Then we play 3 Malice and Underground. When this card is activated, you can banish 1 Malice card from your hand, deck, or graveyard. While you control 3 or more Malice traps with different names are banished. Malice lane monster you control gain 300 attack. While you control a Maliss Link monster, your opponent monsters can only target Maliss Links for attacks. You can only activate one Maliss Underground per turn. Then you play one Fiendsmith Track, add one Light Fiend monster from your deck to your hand, then discard one card. You can banish this card from your graveyard. Fusion summon one Fiendsmith Fusion monster from your extra deck using monsters from your hand or field. You can only use each effect the Fiendsmith Track once per turn. Then we play 3 Wanted Seeker of the Sinful Spores, add one Deal Bellstar monster from your deck or graveyard to your hand. During the main phase, you can banish this card from your graveyard and target one of your Sinful Spores spell/trap that is banished from your graveyard, except the one that Sinful Spores. Place that at the bottom of the deck and draw one card. You can only use each effect once per turn. Then we play 1 Triple Tactics Talents, 2 Triple Tactics Thrust, 1 Gold Star, 3 Infinite Permanents. Then we have all 3 of the Maliss Trap, 1 Maliss GWC06, 1 Maliss MTP07, 1 Maliss TB11. Let's get into the extra deck. Extra deck, we play 1 Maliss Heart Scriptor. Quick effect, you can target one of your banished Maliss cards, shuffle it into the deck, and if you do, banish one card on the field. While this card points to a monster, this effect and its activations cannot be negated. If this card is banished, you can pay 900 life points, special summon it, and double its attack. You can only use each effect of Maliss Heart Scriptor once per turn. Then we have 1 Maliss Red Ransom. While this card points to a monster, the original attack and defense of all effect monsters your opponent control are switched. You can only use each of the following effects of Maliss Red Ransom once per turn. If this card is special summoned, you can add 1 Maliss spell from your deck to your hand. If this card is banished, you can pay 900 life points, special summon it. Then you can banish 1 Cyberburst monster from your deck. 1 Maliss White Binder. If this card is special summoned, you can target the cards in your graveyard, banish them. During your main phase, you can set 1 Maliss Trap from your deck or graveyard. If this card is banished, you can pay 900 life points, special summon it. Then you draw 1 card. You can only use each of the following effects of Maliss White Binder once per turn. 1 Link Decoder, 1 IP Masquerena, 1 SP Little Knight, 1 Haggard Lizardos, 1 Nightmare Griffin for the Griffin lock. Wow. 1 Moon in the Closed Heaven, 1 Fiendsmith Requiem, 1 Fiendsmith Sequence, 1 Fiendsmith Desiree, 1 Azamina Soul Encrypton. If this card is fusion summoned, you can target 1 card in the field, send it to your graveyard. During your standby phase, you can target 1 Azamina or Sinful Spore card in your graveyard, add it to your hand. You can only use each effect of Azamina Soul Encrypton once per turn. Then we play 1 Azamina Sylvia. Any battle damage your Azamina monsters except Azamina Sylvia inflicts to your opponent is doubled. You can only use each of the following effects of Azamina Sylvia once per turn. When your opponent activates a card or effect, you contribute this card and negate that effect. If this card is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can add 1 Sinful Spores trap from your deck to your hand. Then 1 Azamina Murcielago. Monsters your opponent control lose 500 attack/defense for each Azamina monster you control. You can only use each of the following effects of Azamina Murcielago once per turn. If this card is fusion summoned, you can add 1 Azamina or Sinful Spores card from your deck to your hand. If this card is destroyed by battle card effect, you can add 1 Sinful Spores spell from your deck to your hand. Then for the side deck, we play 3 Artifact Lancia, 1 Call by the Grave, 1 Harvey's Feather Duster, 3 Book of Eclipse, 1 Triple Tactics Thrust, 1 Triple Tactics Talents, 3 Dominance Impulse, and 1 Dimensional Barrier, and 1 Artifact Sanctum to end the deck profile. So this is a top 8 Fiendsmith Azamina Maliss deck profile. I love the innovation. I mean, hey, anything that can shake up the meta, I'm all for it. So this is your boy YUGIOH. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. We are past 1,000 subscribers to get to 10K. We are on that road. So make sure y'all share the videos. We are out.